Hello and welcome back to another build today, guys, with all these new cell workarounds. I've been working with a few builds over the last couple of hours today. I've done chain blades, I've done a sword. Now I'm going to show you two different builds. My first build is my hammer, as you will see, my nifty little hammer. Now I'll show you the DPSs on it over a minute, and then I will show you the strikers, and possibly an axe in amongst all this. I won't show you any gameplay there, alright? So let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 17 to 8 DPS. You seen how much damage that was doing. Now, we're going to come out and we're going to show you this build. Now, I've got the Bomb Cyclone hammer. I reckon you could change the hammer around a bit too. You could probably put Togadoros on it, so you could put on the Magma Quake if you want. Alright, you can probably put that on it. Just have to change your bond as you go. Alright, so we're going to start with a Berserker cell. Alright, we're going to put an Overpower cell as well. We're going to use Mighty Landbreaker and Extended Clip with Panga's Rampage. We're going to put a Discipline. If you don't like Discipline, as I've said, or you don't have Discipline, you've always got options of Iceborne, Bastion, and if you have to dodging and all that, then Tempest is always your other options, as you all are aware after watching my thing. You can use Panga's Shrine, keeps the little bugs away from you, the little doggies and the piggies and you name it. You can either use Conduit, Cascade, Catalyst, you choose, that's your choice. Zeal, yeah. But for speed, then this is your best option. Also, if you want some good speed, I'd say Shrike's Zeal can also give you movement speed as well for 10 seconds every time you actually bring it. So it's your choice, either the Pangas, or if you want speed, then Shrikes, yeah. So we'll go to the build itself. The build itself is Dark Watch with Knockout, so I've had to do some working around with this. So we'll go Thrax Shadow with Cunning, what's got a Predator cell. We're going to use the Time Weaver Gauntlets, what's got Overpower in it, with a Pulse cell. And then we're going to come down here and we are going to put on Chrono Treads with a Predator. Now if I'm going to use a hammer, as you can see. Tonics I would use, I don't have it, I would use the purple one for stagger, and I would use the Blitz Frenzy for speed, and I would use Ether Drive. Alright, so there's your build and your tonics, what you would use for your hammer. Alright guys, so now I'm going to move over a little bit to another build. It's very basic but very out there, if you know what I mean. Okay, so this is the strikers. So your strikers will be, oh, sorry, I was down the bottom of my screen then. Icebreaker with Berserker and Tough. Now this is where your options come into effect. I've known with this build, I've tested it, I've used Titan's Clash and it's not really doing much damage, where with the Adamant Bolt it's doing a lot more. Echo Brace Drive. If you don't like that, then use Cyclone Strike Plates, that's your choice, but I would like the crit built into it, so and then put in your Pangas Punishers. Iceborne, you could even put Discipline. Okay, it's a versatile build. Drusk's Eye, or you could put in Strike Steel for more speed. Let's do that. We'll put in, I don't know, Cascade. I'm just, throwing it together here, guys. Dark Watch, Knockout King. Light's Virtue with Cascade. Borrel's Might with Overpower Cell. Nasher Treads with Tenacious. Now, why am I choosing the Strike Steel? Well, we all know that Hammer needs more speed. Also, the Strikers need more speed. So, with my tonics, what I would use for this, I would use my Blitz tonic, my Aether Drive, as well as my Frenzy, if I want that. But then I want speed anyway, so you only really technically need Blitz if you really want to, if it's still too slow with the way the build is now. Aether Drive as well, so then you constantly got that speed going with your Lantern. So let's just have a little bit of a show here, guys. I'm just getting into the rhythm of them. If I stay constant enough, I can have 1400 if I really wanted it. You seen the Lantern's actually doing much job? Okay, all up, 1,299 DPS on my Strikers build. Finally, I've got two different builds for you here, guys. I didn't even have to change anything since the last update. These are not my builds, these are other people's, but they are very, very nice to play with. Alright, so with these builds, if you'd like, it's up to you. You don't need to, but I do like running a bit of Catalyst. Not much sometimes, but if you do and you want to one shot or do some pretty good damage to aggress, then this will be the build for you. Blitz tonic with us inspiring pylon with Ether Drive tonic. That's what your tonics will be. So first off, we will drive a permanent frost axe with sharpened on both cell slots. Sharpened. Why sharpened? Well, it gives you a % increase to part damage. Okay, if you get the right amps in Terror Escalation, it can. This build can one-shot aggro's. Grim Onslaught with Overcharged Cylinder and Panga's Grace. Discipline as your Omni, you know, the drill. You can use any of them really. If you want to be that fail-safe, then go ahead and get that. Cozy Bloom is good with Discipline because as you move away, you can then dodge towards them and do 15% loss still, so it actually helps you. Put a Catalyst cell in there. Predator on the Time Weave Helm, Cunning. You've got a Thrax Shadow, what's got Cunning, with Pulse. You've got Malchorine's Grasp with Predator, Pulse. And Volcanic Treads for the Tenacious. And the cell inside of that will be Tenacious. Your perk summary will be Cunning 6, Predator 6, Pulse 6, Sharpen 6, Tenacious 6, 3 Catalyst. You know what you can do there. If you don't want Catalyst, then don't have it. Your choice, end of the day. Knockout as the Bond. Alright. So let's give this one a whirl, eh, guys? Ready? I'm just going to get the meter up first, guys. So. Let me get it up to 75%, and then we'll show you a DPS. Unless you just want to watch. Get my determination up. It's been a minute and a half for DPS. Just brought it to 10k. So we'll come and stand out here for a second and look at this guy. For 11k. Remember, this is a test dummy. So that's that build. Your next build will be... Does Malchor in one shot too. So if you want to go and have some fun with Malk. So with this one, I would use the Blitz Tonic Ether Drive, and I would use a Inspiring Pylon. Your choice if you want to use Inspiring or not. If you really want to one-shot him, that's your choice. Otherwise, yeah, you can use the Frenzy Tonic, where that gives you more over a little bit less time, but that's your choice. So with Discipline, You know what to do with your Omni. That's your choice how you play with it. So, your Malignant Scourge with Cunning and Pulse, Grim Onslaught, Overcharge Cylinder, and Sovereign's Wrath for the sharpened in there. Okay? Draft size, if you want more speed, we will change over to the Shrike's Zeal. With Catalyst, we'll get in a Dark Watch with Tenacious. We'll put in a Mantle of Thorns with Catalyst. We'll put in a Boral Might with a Sharpened Cell. And Corona Threads with Predator. I'll give you this one all for you as well, guys. So you know that I'm not faking it for the scheme at all. Hopefully that stays at 75%. Not sure though. But it does a bit more damage than the other one, as you could see. Yep, we're going to keep the 75er. Good, I like this idea. $35k there, guys. Right on the soft part of his tail. These are sustainable builds as well. They're very handy and very good. 12k on that bit right then, as you just seen. Wait, I'm going to miss on purpose. 43k. So it's got its oomph. There's a certain time, if you notice, see the little heartbeat thing that just went to 4? Yeah, that's whenever you do it. Whenever it goes to the teeth, watch. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go one more. 4, we back away, and then we'll go, 43,000. Alright guys, so the high DPS there. That's how you one-shot Agorist. So if you've killed a behemoth, make sure, see how I get this heartbeat up? Okay, that's 1 hit. Watch, 2 hits, 3 hits. Yeah, here's your 4th hit. Now it becomes a bomb heartbeat with teeth. Times 2, now let's go. 17k, because the other thing you need to worry about is your meter. So get your meter right up and do this, watch. So, just to show you something, guys. So I'm just going to sit here and do this, do that. See how I got 4 meter and everything. Now we'll go leave. 43,600. Alright guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my builds. Please like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more builds over coming weeks. Also to mention as well, guys, my original build that I did post in my videos for my repeaters is still OP. Nothing got changed on it, guys. So if you'd like to get yourself up, I'll give you a little test show. Even from a little bit of a distance to them. 1500 as your damages, as you can see. So it's still OP. Nothing changed on it. Not even the new cell structures has changed it. We're up near 2000 DPS on it. I'll give you the build anyway, just in case. You don't need to run Catalyst if you don't want to, but it helps whenever you're doing Eskers and stuff like that. There is an actual video of me using this in real life in my video section, so please go over to my profile and have a look at me using them. I've also got sword builds in today. We've got explanations on what they've done with some of the cells, your unseen gifts, where they are, and other little useful stuff. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoy 1600 DPS on that build. Alright, so with this build here, I would start with my Cairo cannons. I'll put in Tenacious on both cell slots. I'll use Marksman's Chamber with Captain's Grip. You don't have to actually use Tacticians like I do. You could use Lucky Strike, Lucky Mag, or Precision Sights. It's your choice there. If you don't have any of them, then I'd come down to Extraction Catalyst. That's all more for move speed. If you really want move speed, you don't really need that with this. Scope sight maybe, but not really. I'd stick with this one, this one, this one, and this one, guys. So if you've done trials a few times or you've been carried in trials, then this is a must for a set of repeaters. So we'll go over to Discipline, Iceborne even, whenever you're lower levels, just to help you get leveled up that little bit. Panga's Shrine with Cascade or Catalyst, that's up to you what you want to use. Sight of Stone with Tough Cell, because there is also a Tough Cell in the Sight of Stone. Thrax Shadow with Cunning and a Predator Cell. Okay. Malcarones with Predator. What's then got a Cunning Cell. And Chrono Tread, what's got the Pulse Cell with Pulse as the cell itself. So your perk summary will be 6 Cunning, 6 Predator, 6 Pulse, 6 Tenacious, 6 Tough, 3 Cascade, and 3 Weighted Strikes. If you don't want to just use this build, I've also got a nice little build hiding away over here. I've had to do a little bit of reworking, so then it sort of works. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So you'll have Cunning, Overpower, Predator, Pulse, Tenacious, Assassin's Frenzy, Cascade. What will run? Wait, we'll put that to Iceborne. Remember, I am only low level, so I will use Iceborne in 10 to 50s and or the Hunting Ground until I get up in a little bit in level. So we'll start with the Eldritch Torrents, Cunning and Tenacious Cell, Marksman's Chamber, Captain's Grip, Tactician's Magazine, with Striker's Cries. Okay. Drask Lantern with Cascade. Don't need Cascade if you don't want to. You can put Catalyst there or Zeal. You know, the drift of my ideas with that. Dark Watch, Cunning. What's got Tenacious as the cell. Time Weaver Robe with Overpower. Put an Overpower cell in there as well, guys. Malcarone's Grasp, what comes with Predator. I'm going to just chuck a Predator cell in there. You know? And Chrono Treads with Pulse. What then will give you a Pulse cell. Perk summary would be your standard. What's your Ether Drive tonics? wait, I'm going to change this around a little bit. Sorry, guys. Your bleach tonic, your ether drive tonic, and your frenzy tonic. All right. Remember, we're only in a training ground, so it's null and void on itself. All right. You can give this one a whirl around your belt, if you like. Not as high as my build, but it could. I'll give this one a whirl around with you. Because sometimes you accidentally catch the wheel of life here, or the arm. You can see that it's got pretty good DPS still, but my build, what I originally showed you, has got better. So you might accidentally do that one by accident, or it might go the wrong way. Still, DPS in the game, because I'm going to play like I normally would here, just to show you that it's constant. Yeah. Okay. 1472 DPS, guys. Alright. You go and enjoy, guys. And thank you for watching Mad Hatter's channel. Remember to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Cheers, guys. Oh, and to mention at the end here, if you have a build that you would like me to try or would like me to showcase, please let me know and in the comments, and we will go from there. All right, thanks very much, guys, and take care until my next builds.